Good morning, everybody. If you are watching this, that means you found we are going somewhere daily vlog, and your life is about to change for the better.
Are you getting cocky because we're going to Cockeysville?
Today we are going to a town whose name I just cannot pronounce.
We're going to Cockeysville.
In Maryland, and the reason for that is we have a client meeting. We're visiting our very friendly and wonderful wedding planners that we haven't seen for a while, so it's going to be great to catch up with them as well. And then we have a doctor's appointment, which is very important because it will kind of almost decide whether Blondie can fly to Poland in 4 days from now or not. At least the doctor, the surgeon, will give his professional opinion. I think Blondie knows best how she feels, so we're leaning heavily towards going.
We are leaning heavily towards going.
This is the woman who had half of her liver cut off just 9 days ago. How do you feel? That's a good sign.
I'm very hungry. I can't wait for us to eat after this meeting.
Here we are, arrived 10 minutes before the scheduled time. Absolutely perfect. The meeting is starting very soon. Depending whether the clients we're meeting are hip for it or not, you may see them on the vlog. If not, we'll just return afterwards.
Looks great.
So we are here at lunch with Kate from Elizabeth Bailey Weddings.
I feel like we have... Let's switch. You sit on the back.
This is better light?
Yeah, better.
The light is better on this side, so we'll switch.
What are we talking about today?
So what do brides want most in 2017?
That's a great question.
Your prediction for the wedding trends?
That's a hard one. We're only early January here. I think every bride is looking to have a unique day. She wants to not repeat things that she's seen. Everyone is so tied into Pinterest, but trying to recreate a vision that they've seen somewhere else and make it their own. I think that's what they're really looking for, and looking for our guidance of how to make that come to life. Finding the right vendors to pull it off, and just giving them the assurance that their day will be flawless, stress-free, you know, just a great experience for them, their fiancé, and their families. We oversee the vendor team that they've put together and work as a group together to pull off the event. We're not experts in flowers, we're not experts in photography, but we know that the right team together can pull that off. So we just make sure that all the pieces of the puzzle fall into place.
Do you see the trend where people book closer to the wedding date versus some previous years?
I think we are seeing that. We have a number of brides that are falling well within the year of their wedding date, if not 3 to 6 months out. So, you know, that's just a little bit more juggling once we see what they have already, you know, kind of signed up for their team, and then putting in the rest of the pieces. But yes, a lot of people aren't having quite the long engagement that we have seen in the past, where maybe they were engaged, you know, have a year and a half to plan the wedding. Now it's within the year. That's I think a tough call for any vendor, to whether they hold themselves out hoping that they'll get kind of the big wedding versus booking things as they come and filling the calendar. So that's a big trade-off I think that all vendors go through, because you never had that guarantee that the big one would come, and you might pass up on other clients in the meantime and find yourself with an empty weekend. So it's a tough decision to make.
You're planning your own wedding in
2017? Yeah.
17?
This year.
Do you feel like you've got it under control?
It is a work in progress, but I'm not worried about it. I know the pieces will fall together. I'm just anxious, like I am as a planner for other clients, to cross those things off my list. So when I get held up, when the parents have to think about it, or my fiance has to throw in his opinion, and that sets me back another week, I have to just take a breath and be like, it's okay, it's still going to get decided, even though I want to keep pushing forward. But I'm not nervous, and I know working with Beth's team, I will have nothing to worry about. So I could give up now and it would still be great, and they would make it happen.
Thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for talking to us.
Thank you. This has been great.
The meeting with Ivana, the client, was very nice. The lunch with Kate was very nice. And now the next point on our agenda is the doctor meeting, which is very important because we're gonna hear his official opinion about whether or not Blondie is cleared for the international trip to Poland in just a few days. I feel like you're gonna be cleared, and I am so excited about that trip. You run, and I'll catch up with you after I've parked the car.
Okay, see ya.
Alright, see you soon. Text me where you are.
Okay.
Oh man, I was coming in and out of this parking lot basically 3 times a day just a few days ago. It's a weird feeling to be back here now, and I mean it's a good feeling knowing that everything went well, but also it's just a weird feeling.
No lifting greater than 10 pounds
Okay.
for like 8 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, so be careful. Eating's okay?
I get full a lot quicker,
Okay.
but I've been fine.
Good news, guys. Looks like we're cleared for the international trip. So Tuesday next week, we're going to Poland. Dude, that is amazing. Very, very good recovery for Blondie from this whole upsetting ordeal. And now it's time to go back to my hometown. I mean, not now, in a few days, but we're going. That's crazy. It seems that whenever we receive good news, the weather always cooperates, because today is one of the most beautiful days of this winter yet. That doesn't feel like winter again. It's 52 degrees, and look at this weather around us. It's just amazingly pretty. What is it today? January 13th?
Yes.
Yes, it's Friday the 13th. Wish us luck.